Unfortunately, there have been people at that building who don't like the change the secretary is trying to bring.
A second signal chat that took place.
And this is what happens when the entire Pentagon is working against you.
I wanted to cover the White House's response to the now second signal chat scandal from Pete Hegseth having leaked more classified information. So first, if you can, leave us a like on this video. It helps us out a ton, helps us grow. And let's hop right into this justification.
Pete Hegseth back in the news about staffers had to be dismissed and a second signal chat that took place. Where's the president stand on this?
The president stands strongly behind Secretary Hegseth, who is doing a phenomenal job leading the Pentagon. And this is what happens when the entire Pentagon is working against you and working against the monumental change that you are trying to implement. Secretary Hegseth was nominated for this position because he is standing up for the war fighter, the men and women in uniform who are putting their lives on the line.
I would love to ask her what is one thing Pete Hegseth has done since being sworn in to protect our troops and those who serve. Like, is it leaking classified battle plans to a journalist and risking the lives of every soldier involved? Is it sharing those classified plans with his family and his lawyer in a public app, further risking a leak? Or is it firing the top Coast Guard official for no other reason than being a woman, putting them in a state of chaos with having to find a new leader and like on the drop of a dime, literally, or the top black generals because they're too woke? Are these actions that protect our soldiers? Or is it where you told them to stop celebrating ethnic holidays? Really, I don't even know what she could kind of mean when she says that.
Unfortunately, there have been people at that building who don't like the change the secretary is trying to bring, so they are leaking and they are lying to the mainstream media. We've seen this game played before. The secretary is doing a tremendous job, and the president stands strongly behind him.
Caroline, I also think it's important to bring up that this chat happened before confirmation. While confirmation was taking place. And also, it just is kind of very curious for me. They're not interested in what these people were leaking, which seems serious.
I mean, literally, yes. Like, wait, I don't get what she's even saying. You want us to not be mad that things leaked under Hegseth's guidance, where he was directly allowing classified communications to happen on an unsecure public app because somebody else physically leaked it? Also, notice how she never addresses any of the actual leaks or the substance or how they're a huge scandal and a show of incompetence. Instead, it's just the cookie cutter MAGA response of woe is me. Oh, they're upset that we're making change and that's why they're saying this and they don't like us and the media is all against us and wah. Like, these people are the ultimate victims, right? Like such cry bullies. They did nothing but complain about Biden and his DEI cabinet for 4 years with no substance or scandals to point to. But now that they are correctly being called out for incompetence, it's just because they're conservatives and they want to shake things up and people hate them. Like, no, it's because you're stupid. But I guess that and being a conservative do go hand in hand.
That's right. They are lying about the Secretary of Defense. Let me reiterate, no classified information was shared in these chats. But you do have leakers who are leaking classified information, which is a crime, I will add. And so the administration and the president have taken a very strong stance against anyone who leaks, especially sensitive and classified information that can put our troops and our war fighters at risk. And you've seen the secretary has taken very strong action to rein in the leakers at the Pentagon, and he will continue to do so, I'm sure.
We've been through this more times than I can count, so we won't harp on it too long, but it was absolutely classified information. Stating that something isn't classified to save face doesn't make it not classified if it meets the qualifications for what should be considered classified. Sharing any battle plans prior to an attack is top secret classification at minimum. As little as sharing the weather plans, what you think the weather will be when you are attacking, is top secret classified, where we have to again stress Trump and MAGA both called for Hillary Clinton's head for letting her staff use a private email server that was completely secured and on White House grounds just because it had classified files on it that no one ever read. But now Pete Hegseth shouldn't resign or even get any negative pushback from media and Democrats about literally sharing classified battle plans directly, first to a non-government official, like literally a journalist who doesn't even like Trump, and then sharing some with, well, more non-government officials, but his family as well, who definitely aren't on a need-to-know basis. Like, these clowns have no actual ethics, no moral standards. There's no consistency. It's just things that they think that if they hold that position right now, it'll make them look good against the Democrats, but they'll never accept it when Trump turns around and actually does it.